Hello and welcome. This is Pastor Deborah, and this is the Children and Youth channel of Agape Love. Love is here. The title of this video is entitled Spiritual Parenting, Being a Shepherd of the Unseen Little One. Hello, little ones. This is Pastor Deborah, and I am going to be your spiritual teacher. This introductory lesson is going to be a short one to introduce me to you as not only your spiritual teacher, but as a spiritual mother. You, a little one's first teacher, is the most important one for the spiritual heart and soul. Throughout your life, you will have many teachers in your life and will always be learning new things. But it is always our first teacher, one's mother, that is the most important one to one's three-part system of our little spirit, our little soul, and our little physical body. Yes, little ones, each of us is made up of three parts. The first part is the one that is unseen, alive and living in the realm, the land of the spirit. The second part is the one that is called our self, our soul, the one that is hidden deep away in our mind of the physical body. The third part is our physical body and its senses of your eyes that look and see the world around it, your ears that capture the waves of sounds from the earthly world, your nose smelling the world and its things that are around you, your taste with your tongue and mouth, your touch with your whole body and your hands. When our physical senses are exposed to sights, sounds, touches, taste, and the personal experiences that accompany these, our little biological brains create a chemical electrical signal that carry the images, the smells, the touches, the memories of this data that has been brought to the physical brain by the senses of it to our awareness, and then stores them for safekeeping. Then wonderfully, the earthly brain transforms all these signals into chemical, electrical images of the real stuff that the senses have brought to the awareness of the biological brain. What appears to be real can be touched, is heard and seen, becomes a digital image of that event, of that picture, of that feeling, of what the eyes have seen, of what sounds have been picked up by the hearing system called the ears. And then these digital images are stored in chemical, electrical form in the biological brain. How amazing is that? What one believes is real becomes a digital image of that in our biological brain. So, little one, what is real? Learning how this biological system operates by light, by electrical signals and chemicals, and all the nutrients needed to make this happen, like minerals, water and sugar and sodium, just salt, other vitamins, and the healthy connections. All the different parts of a biological brain are vital to even a little one. A mother has to know this information and to know how to properly feed and nourish biological brain for proper growth. Know if any of the physical senses are not working correctly or are damaged from birth. Then help is needed to fix these valuable parts of the physical body. If one's physical senses, such as the eyes, the ears, are affected by some illness, disease, the little brain is shut off from its source of growth and awareness, from understanding and learning, and lives in a world of silence, blindness, and lack of understanding. No learning, just left with feelings that are angry, sad, mad, ones of frustration, and the little brain and its soul do not even know names of things, or that there are even any things with names, no connections to anything or anyone, trapped and lost in a dark, silent world by themselves. But when a loving teacher comes along, light comes, doors are unlocked, keys are found, and the little heart begins to come back alive to life again. Joy comes in, hope arises, and the little heart does not feel alone anymore. As so, this is also true for the unseen you, the spirit you. Yes, little one, that one of you that is there, hiding and waiting for a key. Open the door, for a light to come into your world, for someone to come and help you find your way, to teach you, to love you, and to help you. The unseen you, the spirit, functions the same way as other parts of you. For this you has a body with eyes, ears, mouth, tongues, arms and legs, and a mind. It needs to have light shined on it, so its candle of spiritual understanding can be lit and shine out brightly its light of spiritual truth and guidance. When the real you, the spirit you, the eternal you, has light and agape love brought to it, life comes from out of the darkness and nourishes and helps the spiritual you to grow, understand, develop, and know. This you, the spirit you, lives in an unseen realm that it has to learn about and how to live successfully in it and function in it and fulfill its divine purposes. It came to the earth through the earthly womb. Little one, most of your teachers you have had in your life, even your earthly mother and family, only were teachers to your soul and its physical body, and maybe not very good ones. Yet your real you, the spirit you, receives all the lessons and knowledge, feelings and thoughts, ideas and concepts, beliefs and principles that your soul receives. No matter what the teacher teaches, the real you still lives in spiritual darkness, ignorance of itself, of its world it lives in, and learns nothing of others in this realm. But Pastor Deborah teaches the unseen little one from the relationship as a spiritual mother, who is the first teacher the little spiritual one needs. It is the spiritual mother that provides the milk of agape love, which provides a spiritual anchor for the spiritual little one's heart and soul. Pastor Deborah has been a spiritual mother to many for many years and is anointed for this spiritual relationship. Through this spiritual relationship, you, the spirit you, the unseen you, the eternal you, little one, receives the anchor for one's spirit and soul of agape love, receives safety and protection, nursing as from the breast of a spiritual mother that provides the pure spiritual milk called agape love, receives comfort and peace, a gentle voice that speaks words of purpose, of blessings, of hope, of joy, of peace, of love, one's spiritual royal identity and image as a majestic king of another land, words of acceptance, value, approval, connections of hope and purpose, a spiritual refuge to run to for comfort, for safety and security and reassurance, is shown the way to their spiritual father's garden of agape love and to meet the living creatures of life. So Pastor Deborah comes to all as a spiritual mother. First comes the spiritual adoption, then begins the spiritual parenting of the little spirit. From this spiritual connection, the little one's spiritual life begins its journey from darkness and bondage to a new life of freedom, to become all it is supposed to have originally been created to be and to do. Then the spiritual relationship provides powerful spiritual bonds for the little one that will extend out to the soul, thus helping the soul to become all it too was to become, a humble helpmate of its spirit, the king of the three-part system. Pastor Deborah's spiritual home is the spiritual Garden of Eden, which is on the earth even now. It is in the realm of the Spirit. The entrance is hidden except to the living creatures and Pastor Deborah. Yes, the bluebirds know the way and how to get everyone there. All little ones are welcome to come and meet the living creatures of the garden and to visit with Pastor Deborah. Yes, it is real, but the soul of many have unbelief and doubt and fear in their hidden hearts and do not believe in this garden and the realm it is in. This realm is just make-believe and fairy tales, just stories, just one's imagination. These are just spiritually blind to its spiritual reality. But spiritual little ones, such as you, are not blind to this realm. Little spiritual ones know and believe, for their spiritual hearts and earthly senses are not fully formed by unbelief, doubt, and fear, or from the world that makes this only make-believe. So if you would like to be Pastor Deborah's spiritual child, just say yes in your heart, and it is done. Then we are a spiritual family by Agape Love, and all other spiritual claims to you are destroyed and spiritually, legally cut off from your precious spirit. Then you and Pastor Deborah will begin to get to know each other as spiritual mother and child. In other lessons, you will learn more about this new and powerful spiritual relationship between us. In the next lesson will be an example of what this looks like in the realm of the Spirit, the realm of light, and how most little ones respond. You will come to know Pastor Deborah as the voice in the light. It is so wonderful to have you, little one, as my spiritual child. Love always and forever, your spiritual mother, Pastor Deborah.